Thank you. Do you enjoy the video, guys? Do you enjoy the video, guys? Oh, yeah.
I saw a couple people light up at something Michaud said, and the video said, did anybody hear our virtue? What is our virtue this week? So we're all talking about creativity this week at our school for our virtue. So I've already heard it twice during it. Nice job.
Thank you. And as conclusion, I'm going to talk about love. As you watch the video, guys, you see how he preaches to love each other, no matter who you are, tall you are, what color you are. Everybody just a loving person. So, love is what's going to make us happy and have a better world. After, this is a story that's in the past, I'm going to tell you. In 2010, January 12th, so we have an earthquake in Haiti, and that earthquake killed, like, I don't remember the amount of people but it was huge, the amount of people that get killed in the earthquake. So, and when I'm working in the earthquake, there was this organization that called Samaritan Purse. So Samaritan Purse is an international organization. So it is for disaster, normal disaster, and go there to provide help for people who is in need. And I was working there, and I translated English to French. And also, this is exactly the same time that I met my host mother. This is when I was working at Samaritan Purse. And this is my host mother. So her name is Deborah Moon. She's in the room. I met her, and also after when I met her, I kept in touch with her, and we become friends. And one day she decided to, she asked me, what do you think, Michaud, if you want to come to United States and to have a better education? And I was so excited, guys. So it was like a blessing. I mean, it is a blessing. So, and the process of being here took around like 2 years, at least, if I guess. So, but she didn't discouraged by the process. And now, we're not only friends anymore, we are family. And I'm really proud that I call her mom. And also, I know she's really proud to call me son, as well as my dad. His name is Dad Jeff. So, yeah, love and education is what people need. People need love, no matter what's happened. So no matter what people did to us, we need to love each other. So that's exactly how we're gonna have a better place in the world. Love each other, forgive each other. And also, one day, one of you guys gonna stand here in my place and talk about your experience in life. And by that, I want to introduce them. I want to introduce my two people who are really special to me. Yeah. Thank you. And I think this is the end. And if you have questions, guys, I'm ready for questions.
Yeah, we got time for a few questions. You can think about it for a second.
What's your questions? Sorry.
You drive.
Driving, I don't drive yet, so I'm working on that process. So my host family is gonna help me to figure out. But as I said in my speech, I can be creative to drive.
The interesting thing about that, Brooke, is that his biggest challenges with driving might not come from being a little person. He's from another country, which means he has to get a driver's license here, right? So there's all this other process. Like he was saying earlier, I love the point. The hardest things in his life are not about being a little person. It was about how people treated you when you were younger. in this situation, driving the car is going to be no problem. But getting a driver's license when you're from another country, there's some paperwork, right? Hey, I've got a little tip for you, Michaud. When you see that guy right there, his name's Zachary, raising his hand, you always call him. He's got good stuff.
Okay. You want the microphone?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
What was it like living in a third world country? Because I've heard that third world countries aren't always as nice as some places like America, but
And maybe I can help rephrase that question for the people that didn't hear. Zachary asked, and kindergartners, you guys can have a seat. Zachary asked, what was it like living in a third world country? But Michaud, maybe I would say, since you lived there and then here, can you give us some comparisons? What are some big differences you noticed between Haiti and the United States?
Well, when I first came here, I came here in December 16, 2014. So when I first came here, as a third world country, as you said, we have a lot of problems. Like here we have everything. We have everything like anywhere. I mean, like you can just decide it now to go to eat and just eat. You know what I mean? But if you need money, I mean, but in the third world country, it's not like that. You need to fight. If you want to survive, you need to fight. You need to. Well, I don't know the picture that I can give you in the third world country. I think the best way I can describe my experience in the third, especially for me, I come from a shanty town, so which is really, really different than the capital that Port-au-Prince. So my experience being here is not easy. I fight and I fight and I fight and I fight. Even for education, we don't have free education as you guys have now. So being in third country, to be educate yourself is not easy, trust me.
So he's saying he had to work real hard just to get an education. How about simple things we take for granted, like fresh water? You said it's easy to get food, access to water in the shanty town. What was that like?
I mean, it's not easy to get food, even water. So we don't have clean water. If you want clean water, you need to make it for yourself. Like you need to use like something like to treat the water that you're gonna drink. So here we can go to the market and having a bottle of clean water, but not in Haiti. Those are expensive.
Good question.
It's for hands. Who was first?
Me.
Oh, Mrs. Laufer has a question. She's going to just trump you. She's
Yes.
pulling the teacher card.
So Madeline has achondroplasia. What form of dwarfism do you have, and are there different kinds? How many different kinds? Do you know?
To be honest, I can't.
It's showtime.
Okay, there's 200 different kinds of dwarfism, but do you know what kind you have? You don't? Oh.
Those kind of terms, we don't even use them anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's fascinating.
Yeah, because we just call you
Little person.
Yeah.
It's another luxury we have here, right? Here's what happens, guys. If you have things like all the food and water you want, you can start to worry about a lot of other things in your life.
Yeah, right?
When Michaud was growing up, he had to fight for clean water, clean, healthy food, and education. He knew he was shorter. He didn't know any other details. That's a good one. Do you have a question, Maddie? You get to trump everybody too. What do you got?
Okay, just move on.
It's a story. All right. Not a question.
story.
Somebody else.
My mom said I could have ice cream.
Anyone you like there, Michaud? There's some good. Make sure, like we talked about this morning, that we're doing questions, not your own stories.
Oh my goodness.
You can give them a point. No, yeah. He says you're all cute. You can't pick. Isabel.
do you have any children?
Say again?
Do you have any children?
No, not yet. I will soon. I need to be married. Okay, Carrie.
How old are you?
Oh, I forget to say that. My apologies. I'm 24 years old.
What?
So
24 years old.
when Janae came last year, she pointed this out, right? Michaud's a grown-up, like the people around the room, not a kid.
Not a kid.
Questions over there? What's your name?
I think Peyton
The last
is who
one?
he's looking at. Peyton.
The last one today, white.
Oh,
Yeah, black shirt.
Trinity.
Trinity.
Do you sometimes like play sports like soccer or?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm good at soccer. Don't play against me, I can win. We're gonna need to take like
Maybe
two more questions or three.
time.
Okay, we have the white shirt over the last one, white shirt,
Red shirt. Let's do Kiana.
and her.
And then we'll go
Ariane.
So we'll go Kiana, then Ariane. All right, perfect. Hand down, crisscross, show slam. Kiana, you have to go loud.
Was there any other sports in your area or were you the only one?
Right, any other little people where you grew up?
Yeah, a few of them I'm friends with.
That's a good question, Kiana. Do you mind talking a little about like did that like help with some of your interactions? You seem very resilient, anyways. But was it nice to know that there were other people that shared that,
You mean like?
or did it not matter to you?
Say again, sorry.
The fact that there were other little people that you knew.
So you mean like my relationship with you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, when I see someone like me, it's like seeing other people the same way. Like what everybody is like, we are all a family we have. So we always we talk like normal person, talk and share information depending on what they want. So like we are all people, like I say, so like the Gwen said too. So there is, no matter who you are, I'm seeing everybody same way. Like, so we always sharing joy, so talk and play and have fun as normal person.
I love that. I mean, we were talking a few weeks ago about how one of the nicest compliments you can give someone is when you treat them like a human, because they're a human and they deserve it, just because they're a person, right? So Michaud's saying, yeah, I know they're little people and big people, and I treat them all the same. I like that. And then we had a question from Ariane.
So, how do you reach stuff that's high?
Oh yeah, that's a great question. I love it.
The question for people back there was, how do you reach stuff that's high?
Well, first of all, this is the most difficult problem that I have. So when something high, I use trust. And also it's gonna be the opposite for you. So I know it's gonna be really like, in normal life, gonna be easy for you to get something low. So, but sometimes you're gonna hurt your back. But me, I'm gonna be comfortable to just what? It's what I mean, it's the same, so it's the opposite of me. So it's like, you're gonna be comfortable to reach something high, and I'm gonna be comfortable to reach something in the low. So it's gonna be the same thing.
I like that. That one's such a good way to end, right? And everybody has their strengths and challenges, but what he's saying is it doesn't really matter what your challenges are, because you also have a bunch of strengths. My strengths might be different than Michaud's, but my challenges will be different too. That's pretty cool. I like that. Thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you. I must say that.
And I'll tell you a little something. These guys are always amazing, but they're not always like just quiet and what everyone's saying. So you caught them. You gave them good stuff. Thank you so much. Anything? Yeah, go ahead. You're gonna give something.
So I'm really, as I said in the beginning, guys, it's really a blessing for me to be here and share my experience for you guys. So 24. It's really a blessing for me to be here and talk to you about my experience in life. I think this is how we can teach the world by sharing your experiences and to tell them how you overcome the problem, because problem not gonna end in the world. Each of us gonna have a problem. So the best way to overcome a problem is by sharing your experience, like me and all of us gonna share our experience and gonna give you a headlight about how we can overcome the problem. So this is those kind of opportunities that I'm always looking for. Share my experience and help other people. So thank you very much.
Thank you.